Hello, welcome back. I'm Jaydeep Abhishek De Silva, an undergraduate of the JAM Institute for Advanced Technology. Welcome back with the question series of Database Management System 1, and today I'm here with the question set number 18. In this question set 2, we're gonna discuss the same question scenario that we had in the question set number 16. As the first question, we have to enter this data to the class table, and as a second question, enter the data in the table below to the student table. And then as a third question, we have to enter the data they have given here to the subject table, and also in the fourth question, we have to enter this data to the exam term table. Similarly, as the last question, there too we have to enter this provided data to the student exam mark record table. So in this question, they have not provided us with instructions to follow which method that we have to use to insert data. So then let's move to Hades software, and as we all know, there are two methods in inserting data to our tables. One method is the graphical method, and the other method is the using queries. At first I will discuss about the graphical method. So then I selected the class table and then click on this add button to add a new row, and then give the class name as 11A. As we have given the auto increment to class ID, we can see the number 1 has automatically added to the class ID column. So the next method is the query method. We can use an insert query to insert data to our table. So then come to the query tab and insert into. Here we have to specify to which table that we have to insert data. We are giving the database name as exam marks DB, and then to the table called class. It means we are inserting data to the class table which is in the database called exam marks DB. So then after that, we have to specify the columns that we are expecting to insert data. As we have given auto increment to class ID, we are not expecting to insert data to class ID column. So here we have to specify the relevant row, inserting data to class name column, and then the values inside the quotation mark, single quotation mark, we set the values to this class name column. So here we give the value as 11B, and at last the semicolon. So then let's execute this query, and then here we can see our second row also has inserted to this table. So then in the second question, we have to enter data to the student table, and then the first name, and then the class ID. We can see the class ID as 11A. So then let's add the next row here as student ID as 002, and then the first name, and then the class ID as 2. So then let's move to the next question where we have to insert data to the subject table. So then select the subject table and click on this add button, and then give the subject name as mathematics, and then let's add a second row, and then the science. So let's add data to the exam term table. Click on this add button to add a new row, and then let's give the term name as first term, and then the exam date as. So then let's move to the next question where we have to insert data to the student exam mark record table, and then select the student exam mark record table, and then click on this add button to add a new row, and then select the student with the student ID as STU001, and then the subject ID. Let's add data to the mathematics subject, and then as the exam term ID, and let's give the mark as 50. Likewise, we can add the remaining data to this table, and then here I have added all the data to our table. So we have done all the questions. In the question set number 18, we had to enter data to our tables that we have created in the previous question sets 16 and 17. We had a discussion about the two methods of inserting data to our tables. One method is the graphical method, and the other is the query which we can use to insert data. And then here's the query method that we can use to insert query to insert data to our tables. we can use the insert into keyword and then the database name and then the table name, and here we specify the relevant columns that we need to enter data, and then we use the value keyword. After that, inside brackets within the quotation marks we give the values, and at last the semicolon. So then let's make the next question set number 19, and bye for now.